The most dangerous thing you can do with AI is doing nothing. And most sustainability professionals are doing exactly that. Not because they don't care, but because AI feels overwhelming. Too fast, too technical, too chaotic. But that's only because you've been looking at AI the wrong way. Today, I will give you a simple map that shows you exactly how to start, what to ignore, and the tools that you need to outperform 90% of professionals using AI. So let's get started. Over the past few years, we've all witnessed how sustainability and ESG became integrated into every part of a business, from finance to sourcing to operations, reporting, governance, and even day-to-day decision making. And what I am seeing right now is that AI is following the exact same trajectory, but much, much faster. It's becoming part of every workflow, every team, every process, every tool, every discussion. Not because it's trendy, but because businesses want to work faster, smarter, and more efficiently. And so you should be. And whether we like it or not, this shift is already happening. But here's the truth that many sustainability professionals won't say out loud. They want to use AI, they know they should use AI, but something keeps holding them back. Sometimes it's I'm not technical, sometimes it's AI is moving fast, sometimes there are too many tools, or maybe I tried it once and it did not work. Well, each of these feels like legit reason to stop using or not using AI, but in reality, these are just barriers that you have created to protect yourself from feeling overwhelmed or unsure or wasting a huge opportunity. So today I want to break those barriers. I want to show you exactly why you should start using AI, where to start, and how to choose the type of AI user you actually want to be, so you don't waste time learning things you don't need. And by the end of this video, you will have a complete clarity on what's been stopping you, how to overcome it, and which path makes most sense for your role as a sustainability professional. If you are new here, I am Ziad Hatakwe. I'm a chemical engineer turned sustainability manager, and I make AI simple, practical, and genuinely useful for sustainability work. So if AI for sustainability professionals sound like your thing, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and let's jump into it. Let's start with the 4 most common barriers that stop sustainability professionals from using AI, even though they want to. Barrier 1, I am not technical. This is a common one, and one that couldn't be further from the truth. AI became popular because it removed the need to be technical. You don't need to code, you don't need a background in data science, you don't need to understand how the model internally works to be able to use AI. If you know how to describe a task, if you know how to communicate clearly, if you are willing to learn a few basic principles in prompting frameworks, that's enough. You don't need to understand machine learning to use AI. So it has nothing to do with being technical. And yes, you can be ahead of 90% of people using AI without being technical or knowing how AI works under the hood. Barrier 2. Once AI is legit and changes stop, I will start. This is the biggest mistake people make. Some believe that one day AI will become legit, finished, stable, and they will start learning it by then. If that's you, I would like to tell you a harsh truth that this day is not coming because it is in the past. AI is already ready. It already adds enormous value to your workflow, already saves time, already makes work easier today. Waiting for a moment when AI stops changing is like waiting for the internet to stop evolving before you learn how to use your email. It's an excuse that feels safe, but an excuse that will ensure that you will fall behind. AI won't become finished or stable. It will keep growing, it will keep changing, but most of these changes won't affect you. You just need to invest a little bit time into learning what existing right now, which is honestly more than enough. Barrier 3, I can't keep up with all the changes. AI headlines change daily. GPT beats Claude, Claude beats Gemini, and as I record this video, Google Gemini 3 destroys all competitors. But here's the thing, those changes don't matter for 99% of users. The fundamentals haven't changed in years. If you learn how to think in terms of instructions, use prompting principles, build a repeatable workflow, your knowledge stays relevant for a long time. You don't need to switch tools every month. You don't need to try every new model. You don't need to keep up with all the hype. Let me ask you one question. Do you keep up with every Gmail update? Do you keep up with every Outlook feature? Every Teams integration? Well, of course, nobody do that. You just use what works. AI is the same. You don't need to follow AI news. You don't need to watch every release video. You don't need to stay on top of weekly changes, unless your job requires it, which for sustainability professionals is not the case. Barrier 4. There are too many tools. And yes, there are too many tools. But that's not a problem. That's actually a gift. Think about Microsoft 365. There are thousands of apps in that ecosystem. Yet no one says, I don't want to use Outlook because Microsoft has too many products. No, you pick the few tools that matters and ignore the rest. You're using Outlook, Teams, Loops, Notebook, and that's it. That's your ecosystem. That's what matters to you. AI is the same. You only need 5 or 6 tools based on your goals, and everything else is noise. This barrier isn't about the number of tools, it's about not knowing which one fits you the most. So yes, these 4 barriers may sound logical, but they are just excuses we create to avoid change. Once you understand this, the next step becomes much easier. Decide what type of AI user you want to be, because this will determine what to learn, what to ignore, which tools to use, and how to get the maximum value from AI with minimum effort. So let's break down the 4 types of AI users. Where do you actually start? And this is where most people feel lost. Not because AI is complicated, but because there's no one solution fits all. That's why identifying what kind of AI user you want to become is so important, because your goals shape your tools shape your skills shape your entire AI journey. So let's break down the 4 types of AI users. Type 1, the daily user. The daily user wants one thing above all: efficiency. You're not here to build fancy tools, you're not here to automate complex processes, you are here for faster, smarter work with minimal effort. Things like summarizing documents, drafting emails, supporting research, improving communication, brainstorm ideas. These are legit uses that AI can help you with. And yes, this is the largest group of AI users. But even here, it's not just jump into a chat model and start typing. You need to learn some key skills, prompting principles, prompting frameworks, and above all, you need practice. The most useful tools for you are the foundation models: GPT, Gemini, Perplexity. What fits you the most, or what you feel more comfortable with, that's it. And if you are looking for something that is specifically built for sustainability work, explore Movement IQ. These tools alone are enough to cover everything a daily user needs. You don't need to follow every trend, you don't need to use 20 tools, you don't need to feel overwhelmed. Type 2, the investor. The investor wants more than efficiency. You want AI to save you serious time, eliminate repetitive tasks, streamline your workflow. You are not trying to build a startup or create an app, but you do want automations that save you genuine time. Examples like organizing documents, summarizing data sets, preparing presentations, automating reporting steps, which is a big deal for sustainability work. The skills that matters most for you are curiosity, willingness to test, iterate, and refine. Finding use cases, real-world examples that matches your expectations and applying them to your work. At this level, I have already shared several use cases on this channel that I really recommend that you go and check them out. At this level, you start exploring tools like N8N for workflows, Replit for small utilities in dashboards or simple apps, NotebookLM to build expert assistants, Gamma for presentations and documents, and of course, everything that the daily user use applies to you, so the foundation models. This is where AI becomes a personal assistant, not just a chat tool. Type 3, the builder. The builder sees AI differently. You understand that AI won't just help you work faster, it will reshape how work is done. And you want to build part of that future. Builders use AI to create workflows, agents, apps and tools, full solutions. Builders explore ecosystems like Google Vertex AI, how to build agents with OpenAI, scalable automations. This is where subject matter experts like sustainability professionals become developers without writing code. Builders do need to keep up with trends, but only in the ecosystems they use. For example, if they build with Google Vertex, they have to keep an eye on Google updates that matters for them. Everything else is noise. But keep in mind, builders have to genuinely invest time into AI and AI tools. They have to put the sweat and blood into those solutions that they will develop. They don't need code, but they need genuine time investment. The path is perfect for you if you want to shape the future and you are willing to invest some time into it. Type 4, the one-man show or small team. This isn't really a separate AI user type. It's more a reality of sustainability work. Many of us handle multiple tasks at once or multiple projects at once. Consulting, preparing reports, managing audits, creating content, supporting clients, running side projects. AI become a multiplier here. Tools like Notion, knowledge base, documentation, meetings, Canva for visuals, workshops, slides, Zapier for simple automation to save you genuine time, movement IQ, especially if you are consulting multi-clients. These tools help you deliver more faster with fewer resources. This category is all about amplifying yourself, allowing you to deliver on multiple projects and live up to your own expectations. Whether you are a small consulting boutique or a freelancer, or maybe you have a side job out of the 9 to 5. And this is genuinely a tip from me to you, those tools that I use on a daily basis, that I see AI playing a major role with these tools. But now, you probably have sense of which type of AI user you want to become. So if you haven't started with AI yet, begin with the daily user path. Master the basics first and then figure out where to go next. Because once you decide your type, everything becomes clearer. What to learn, what to ignore, what tools to focus on, and how to get maximum value without wasting time. And here's the best part. You only need 5 or 6 tools to outperform 90% of professionals using AI. So if there is one thing I want you to take from this video, let it be that you should start with AI, pick one path, stick with it, because with AI, depth beats variety, consistency beats experimentation, and the 5 or 6 tools that you stick with will take you further than 50. And for the daily user, one tool would be enough. Start small, start simple, but start now. The most important thing is that sustainability professionals do not ignore AI, because it's already becoming part of our daily workflow. And the earlier we begin, the easier everything becomes.